All right, how's it going, y'all? I just finished watching Wednesday night's fight card, and as far as I think I only had three predictions on that card. As far as they went, I was I was basically right on two, but not exactly. Um, I thought Kattar was a very bad matchup for EK. That fight was close, and it surprisingly went the distance. It was close. Ige's speed and his defense and counters were there in that fight. And the takedown defense for Kattar, it showed. He's really good at stopping takedowns, and Kattar had a few problems in that fight that I just didn't see from what I watched on tape for Ige. But ultimately, Kattar got the decision. Um, the It's like those combinations when Kattar comes in on those combinations. He Those were definitely doing well for him in the fight. Um, it's a good win for Kattar, and definitely good because you got to for both guys because you got to see um, how they are when the fight goes the distance. So both guys, Kattar definitely looked pretty good, and I'd say so did Ige. Now the co-main event, Tim Elliott. I forgot how I said that fight how I predicted that fight was gonna go. I forgot how, but that was also a close fight. I didn't know much about Benoit. Um, what I what I seen from the highlights when I was watching the event, it kind of made me second guess my decision a little bit or my pick. But yeah, it was a close fight in and of itself, and it's just the constant volume of Elliott on the feet, and the and it looks like the pressure as well is what won him that fight. It's a good one for Elliott. He definitely needed it, and now the featherweight fight, the Cody Stamann Jimmy Rivera. Now, I had heard the name Jimmy Rivera before, and I'm sure I've seen him fight, and I just forgot his skill set. Um, definitely, definitely opened my eyes. The guy's good. Uh, Pretty much controlled Stamann in that fight. Stamann couldn't do he really couldn't do anything in that fight. Uh, Jimmy had the distance down, and even when Stamann was able to take him down, which was like maybe two, three times that fight. No, that he only took him down once, and he popped right back up. And every attempt throughout the fight, he never was able to take Rivera down. And I think Rivera took him down once or twice. But it was a great performance by Rivera. And the start off to the main card was awesome. Manu, I'm butchering the name, but the local guy from Abu Dhabi. It was awesome how he got his debut from the dude, the kid, finding Dana White, showing him highlight videos. Dana saying, "Hey, Sean Shelby, get him a fight. I want him on this fight card." And then, he looked great. He looked great in the fight. he wasn't, even though he's a kickboxer, he didn't just use kickboxing. He went for takedowns, went to pass, even though the ref was standing him up early. I mean, it was a good showing for the guy. As far as the prelims, there's a lot more finishes in the prelims compared to the main card. I just caught the end of that final prelim fight. Uh, Kamev, I can't even remember what he finished him with, but no, it was a Dars. He finished him with the Dars. Saw shades of Habib in that fight. That guy's good. He's a good contender to have in middleweight. Well, he fought at middleweight, but in that fight, but he's a welterweight. Um, Usually, so either way, whatever division he's at, he's a good contender for that division. Um, and then the women's flyweight bout. Um, Liana, I thought she was on the Ultimate Fighter one of those seasons. That was a good armbar, man. She just in that fight, she was composed the whole way. Even when the other girl pressed her up against the fence, she was composed. Got taken down immediately. Once she got taken down, she got her butterfly hooks, elevated her a little bit, and then went for that armbar. And every scramble, the Deanna attempted to get out of that armbar, Liana just kept that armbar and eventually got the tap. So it was a great win for her. All in all, it was a pretty fun fight card to watch. And as far as the next fight card, I'm gonna start. There's 3 fights that I'm looking at that I'm actually gonna make predictions for. And yeah, after I upload this one, after I upload this video, I'm gonna start watching tape on those fights. And yeah, and I'll have that prediction out probably tomorrow. This is a great month of fights. Just fights every. It feels like, I think it's fights every week, except for obviously the first week of the month and the last week of the month. So just 3 weeks in a row of fights. 1, 2, 3, 4 fight cards for this month, and we're 2 down, 2 to go. So great month of fights. I'm glad. I'm glad for the Fight Island thing, and let me know what you think in the comments below about this fight card and the next fight card coming. If you like the video, hit that like. Don't forget to subscribe. I got the predictions coming, and until next time, we'll see you.